Welcome back to the excavation of Hob's Barrow. We just helped Father Roach to get up on his feet again with some good old bloodletting, and he seems to be fine now, but it's very suspicious what happened here. Here's his vomit. Let's not step in that. And I would like to look around before we go with him to Mr. Shoulder's place, because he offered... Oh, a hole. He offered to show us where he lives. Leonard Shoulder was his name, right?
I've no desire to go rooting about in there.
Okay,
No doubt home to many a woodland creature.
cool. Why can't I click on it? Is the question. Nothing else? It's just
I shall see you later
Oh,
this evening,
goodness.
gents.
Who is
Well,
that?
I say. Greetings, my dear.
Hello, sir.
A pause on your beauty, for I shall see you again soon.
What?
Wait. Some nerve.
What
Lady,
was that?
You're blushing.
I most certainly am not.
Okay.
The men look like they've spent many a long day exposed to the harsh moorland weather.
We are in the woods, though.
The men look like they...
Okay.
The men...
Sorry, lass. No way through here today.
Says who?
Says who?
Lord Panswick. Now get back before you find yourself under a falling tree.
Okay, he might be right.
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, aye? You're not from round here, Thomasina Bateman.
No, just visiting.
Who was the arrogant man?
Tell me, who was that arrogant man here just now?
Just someone passing by.
It sounded like you knew him better than that.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's none of your business.
Okay, fair enough.
What is your name, sir?
Horace.
Are you in charge here?
I am indeed.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? We're chopping down trees.
There is no need to be sarcastic.
We're employed by Lord Panswick. He's ordered us to gather logs from his woods. That's what we're doing.
So that was not the Lord.
These are his woods.
Aye, his lordship owns most of the land round Beoley.
Oh, also Hob's Barrow, maybe?
Who is Lord Panswick?
Our governor.
He's the governor of the whole town.
All right, Owen, back to work now.
He lives in Bewley.
Aye, not far away, but his lordship doesn't like questions or visitors. Now please leave us to our work.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No, I don't. Can you let me get back to my work now?
No.
Have you heard of a place called Hob's Barrow?
Can't say I have.
Why are you gathering logs for Lord Panswick?
By heck, you ask a lot of questions. If you
He's
must
right.
know, his lordship is repairing an old ruin on his land. We need the timber for the restoration work.
Ooh,
How intriguing.
yeah. What ruin?
What type of ruin is Lord Panswick restoring?
An old chapel.
I should rather like to see it.
Not possible. His lordship does not welcome visitors to his estate.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
Okay, so they block us from exploring further.
I'll let him get on with his work.
Okay.
Lass, as I told you, there's no way down the path
Okay,
today.
okay. I got it. Maybe we can get the other way round. Oh, wait. Wait. I saw something. It's gone. There was a bird. Okay. What if we go into the moor on our... Oh! Hello!
This young fellow looks miserable.
Oh no!
She has a puckish little face.
Why does he look miserable?
Hello there, my name's Thomasina.
Yeah?
How are you?
Go away!
Uh-oh.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
No,
Have you heard of a place called Hob's Barrow?
No,
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
I heard he owns the whole county.
Have you met him?
No, he lives out on the moors somewhere. But everyone does what he tells them to,
Why's that?
because he has a lot of money.
Goodbye.
Fair enough.
Good day, little one. What's your name?
Hello, miss. I'm Jane and this is my brother Wally.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Thomasina.
I'd introduce you to my dolls, but they're drying out at the moment.
Huh.
This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss. It's good for drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much. Today was their bath day.
Wally doesn't say much.
He's mardy with me 'cause he's bored, miss. He thinks he's too old to play with dolls.
I see. Where are your parents?
They are picking apples from the big tree in our yard. Daddy and I sell them at the market.
That sounds nice.
But they don't mind us playing at the beck, as long as we don't touch the Ammon's horn.
Oh, what's that?
What is the Ammon's horn?
It's over there on that rock.
Oh, here. I see it.
Do you mean the fossil?
It's the Ammon's horn. Daddy said we should never touch it. It will make the god angry.
What god?
Ammon, of course.
Explain that the object is in fact a fossil. It's good if they don't touch it, so it doesn't break.
How wonderful. I'll be sure not to touch it. I wouldn't want to anger the gods.
Sensible.
Do you know an old man called Leonard Shoulder?
No, miss.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Jane!
She did.
Miss.
Are you sure?
I swear.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Let's touch the horn.
Hey! Stay away from that!
Don't touch it!
It's bad luck to touch the Ammon's horn.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Fine. Remarkable. A gargantuan fossilized ammonite. This would look fantastic on my mantelpiece.
Don't steal it. Oh, there are the
Damp
dolls.
rag dolls have been laid out to dry in the dreary sun. They aren't mine to take.
Okay, good. Ooh, a shrub.
Sweet little flowers.
We can pick flowers?
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
No. Okay.
I do enjoy the charm of a babbling beck. The water is icy cold.
Uh-huh.
I can't think of anything else.
Okay. So I have to wait until the kids are gone. Then I can touch the fossil. I think that's all. The dolls, the kids. Nothing in the distance. Okay, so there's a fossil. I try to keep that in mind. Let's go the other way around. Ah, and we're at the church. Okay, so I think that's all, right? The woods, the church, the village square, railway station. We cannot get into the moors, which is good. Or, wait, let me try. On the other side was that bench, right? There wasn't a path. Oh, could I maybe now ask about the Lord? Now that we have that new information. I'll try in a second. First, I try to get out here.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing
Yeah.
but moorland.
Okay. She doesn't go there. Which is good, I think. We could get lost in the moor and die. Oh, and there's the apple tree, right? Here. So that's where the kids live.
Nobody home.
Okay. Cool. But I think that's where the kids live. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe not talk with him. Maybe we ask her?
Good day.
Hello, miss.
Yeah.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
Not a lot. I know he's in charge around here.
Does he come to the village often?
Not really. He has a manor out on the moors.
Have you ever been there?
Heavens, no. Villagers aren't allowed there.
Why not?
Dunno. It's just the way it is.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Okay. What's the smith
Good day.
knowing about
Yes.
the Lord? Ooh.
I noticed your spectacular fossil specimen.
Oh, I collect them.
Ah.
This one is called an...
Ammonite.
I'm impressed, lass.
From the Jurassic period, I'd venture.
Do you collect them too, then?
My true interests lie in comparatively modern history.
Oh, well, I do love a fossil. It's important to remember that we all end up in the soil eventually.
But not
Quite.
as fossils.
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
His lordship commands much respect around here, lass. Keeps me busy with work. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Maybe I can bring him the fossil? But it would be so wrong to pick it out of the stone there. And he would know about it anyways. Okay. Let's go... Yeah, I think we are ready to go to Mr. Shoulder's
I'm ready to go
house.
to Mr. Shoulder's house.
Excellent. I feel the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Okay. We actually walk there.
Good morning, Father.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy. Mrs. Duplancy, this is Thomasina Bateman, a visitor to our parish.
We met.
We've already had the pleasure of
yeah.
meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Yes, I've heard about her famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
You are doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me.
So he kind of introduces me to people. Oh right, we didn't...
Let's talk of graves, of worms,
Why?
and epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes, write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's choose executors, and talk of wills.
Shakespeare?
Quite. Which play?
Oh god. Do I have to choose? Richard II. Or Macbeth? But it's Hamlet. No, I think it's Richard II.
Richard II?
Correct. You are well read,
Yes!
Miss Bateman. Studying the work of the bard is one of my favorite pastimes. Follow me.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself.
Behold, the vast expanse of God's
gosh.
creation.
Just lead me
The
to
moors
the
extend as
house
far as the
of
mortal eye
Leonard.
can see. Beautiful, is it not?
It is. Very pixely though. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That is true.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
The beauty of God's creation is that it takes so many forms. How can one take in such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors and think this a godless land. But I tell you, he is found in all domains. The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me, Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
I tell the truth.
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what happened to your father?
This is none of his business.
He
He's
had an
sketch.
accident when I was very young.
Oh,
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain.
mother.
Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
Oh gosh. But he wasn't the whole time in the hospital, because earlier she told us that he took her to excavations, right? Didn't he?
Mummy is crying. Daddy is sleeping. Daddy, wake up!
Uh-oh.
Daddy, wake up!
What kind of accident did he have?
Mummy? Mummy?
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomasina?
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all. But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst, ma'am. He will have a nurse by his side at all times, I can assure you.
So he is in there ever since?
What sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us.
Yeah, that's
all.
always the answer to everything.
Come along now.
Sure.
Hello? She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors. I suggest you keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Still quite a walk, I'm afraid, but we'll get to him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this. Legend has it that this cairn has stood here for over 1,000 years.
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
I beg your pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now, onward.
What does that mean, some primitive folk?
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape. All the while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist. Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Oh, that's nice. And he has chickens.
Here we are, Miss Bateman. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
Now, no need to thank me after your providential assistance today. However, I have something to ask you.
Here we go.
Please don't tell Mrs. Duplancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you. You'd better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
Carved stone.
A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. Father, what do you make of this?
A peculiar adornment. I've not seen any like this in Bewley, though it does remind me of a passage by the bard himself. It is the very error of the moon. She comes nearer earth than she was wont, and makes men mad.
Really? Othello, I think.
Othello?
Precisely, Miss Bateman. Your knowledge of the bard is presently flawless.
I'm
I
good.
consider myself to be well read, Father Roach.
It's delightful to meet a fellow bookworm, I must say.
Dang.
I'm rather fond of this colour. Perhaps Mr. Shoulder and I share similar taste.
Peek in.
No sign of life?
None. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned.
The whole dwelling is really nice and clean.
A sweet little hen, plump and well groomed. A fearsome-looking beast. He looks much too unruly to be picked up. Here, chuk chuk chuk.
Don't encourage them.
Why not? What? He picked one up.
Care to hold one, Father Roach?
Put that thing down, would you?
You're no fun.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, we don't put it in our pocket at least. Can I take it again? Look! I have a hen! I want to pick up that one though. I can!
He looks much too
Okay.
unruly.
Okay. A garment.
A woolen undergarment.
What?
Slightly damp.
I have a similar one myself. So very warm.
Oh!
That glove looks familiar. I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow.
Ah. So he was there. Do we take
That
it?
glove looks familiar. I wonder if it a pair of thick woolen trousers. The trousers feel damp, freshly hung,
Does he have
or
one of
still
these
wet
too?
from last night's rain. Mr. Shoulder has stacked blocks of wood neatly beneath this small lean-to.
Very neat and tidy.
I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside.
Really? Now the chickens are gone. Okay. Oh, they come back. Let's see. If we compare.
The gloves are a
them?
pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night? Why didn't he come inside to see me?
Then the old man might have been him. Oh, we keep it. Good. Oh, we can ask him about the cross though. He will know.
I found this necklace inside the church. Do you know who it belongs to?
Many in our congregation wear such things. I'll announce it at the next service.
Do you mind if I keep hold of it until then?
Not at all.
Yeah, sure. Keep it. Should we tell him that we loaned his trowel? Well, I don't think so. Let's knock.
Mr. Shoulder? Is Thomasina Bateman here? I'm here in Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
No sign of any movement. Mr. Shoulder, are you home?
He knows something that he doesn't tell us.
It appears Mr. Shoulder is not at home. Curses.
Perhaps you could try the handle?
It's locked.
Perhaps he's gone for a stroll.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend to at the church. Shall I accompany you back to Bewley?
If I go home on my own, can I explore the moors?
No, you go ahead, Father. Thank you.
As you wish. Farewell, Miss Bateman. I hope Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
My pleasure. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Oh. Much ado about nothing. I think it's Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet?
Correct. That I shall say good night till it be morrow. You've proven yourself to be an impeccable scholar of the bard, my child. Lord be with you.
Well, Mr. Shoulder, you've brought me to Bewley, and now you're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, that's rude indeed. Can I take that?
A carved stone. I think
No.
it depicts. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it.
Okay. Cool.
The window is much too high up to reach. This must provide a charming view across the moor.
The whole place is really charming. It's much nicer than the houses in the village. Let's pick up another chicken.
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
Okay, we just hold it. Huh. Weird. Let's see. Yeah, trouser wood, hen, rooster, yeah. Can I now take
Mr.
the
Shoulder
glove?
must have dropped the matching glove last night. What was he doing in the alley? Rather rude of him not to come inside and see me.
Indeed. Can I set it on
Can't see
fire?
how that will help me.
Me neither. Well, in that case, we explore our way home.
As I trudged back to Bewley across
Okay.
those cold moors, I made a new resolution. I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder.
Ah, okay.
The train! That must be Kenneth. I should go and meet him at the station.
What about that girl? I want to meet that girl. And what about that exit? Oh, right!
I'm not sure if these are poisonous or edible. I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
Okay. Can we
I
excavate
can't see how
them?
that will help me.
Because in the middle of a fairy circle, there is... I don't know what there is. A treasure, maybe? I don't know.
The moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
But there are huts. So there could be an aim. Can we take the grave?
I may be a barrow digger, but I am no grave robber.
Okay. That would be weird, to be honest. I want to have a cake. Train station is there. But I think... Do we have now that... Yeah, we do have the cottage. Awesome. Oh, and Devil's Toe. Because we cannot walk there. But we can fast travel there. Cool. But I think I will end the episode here. There was just a save game. And in the next one we will go to the station. And then maybe explore the moors on ourselves? Whatever happened with Leonard's shoulder, we cannot find out for now. So we have to deal with it. And I'm sure we will. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Have a wonderful and adventurous day and goodbye.